This is Misha Leather, and it's not what you think. The sensational language. What is the language that can express our sensations? We use words like pain or ticklish or itching. We use metaphors, sharp, heavy, burning. We use complex metaphors, butterflies in my stomach, a heavy stone in my chest. We use emotional language. I feel happy, I feel sad, I am depressed. All our emotions have representations as sensations in the body. When I say sad, I recreate the sensations of my eyes being watery, the corners of my lips pulling down, some grand pleasantness in the area of my chest. Our body is like an ocean with an infinite richness of sensations. It's a pity the words we use to describe them are so limited, so weak and inadequate. Our language of emotions is not descriptive either. When we define an emotion, we go straight to subjective interpretation of our sensations. Instead of focusing on what we actually sense, we make up a story. When I say I'm sad, or I'm happy, or I'm angry, I move away from describing my sensations and present some kind of summary, a gist of my experience. Also, when I say I'm angry, it may be very different from somebody else being angry. I may feel it in my fists, and you may feel it in your legs or in your chest. So I say I'm angry, and you may have a very different understanding of what it feels like when you hear this word. If we can't even describe our sensations with the words of emotions, how can we ever be able to express what we experience, so that the other person really understands and is able to experience it as well? What is the point of language if it can't represent what the other person is experiencing? As humans, we are used to the language that describes external things. But what if there are aliens that give more attention to their sensations, more than what's happening outside? What if they created a completely different language with thousands and thousands of words describing complex sensations in their bodies? They even use this language of sensations to metaphorically describe their external world. In order to say home, an alien would say something like, a warm fuzzy sensation one feels when sitting comfortably on the sofa watching TV. Or in order to say a cloud, an alien would say, a sensation of haziness and confusion, not perceiving things clearly. And fire would be expressed as a sensation of urgency and desire in your chest. True, it would be much harder to talk about the external things this way, but imagine the connection and understanding we would have when we talk to each other, and we can really express our internal experience and allow the other person to experience it as well. Who knows, maybe one day we will reinvent our language and become like these aliens.